Hi, Capricorn. How are you guys? All right. Let's see what's going on here for your first week of January 2024. Here we are. Hi, guys. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Universe, angel, spirit guides from my beautiful Capricorns. What's the situation for Capricorn, please? I think I got to make my intros a little shorter, huh? Six of Swords in reverse. This means you're mentally going back to something, maybe an affair or something that was flaky. What are you doing, Capricorn? This is mentally going back. See, in the upright position, this is mentally, disengaging from someone, taking those knives, packing them up so they can't hurt you. And you run away with them. You're like, I ain't gonna leave no friggin' knife behind so you could stab me in the back with it, bish. And so you leave. In the reverse, you're like, oh my God, but I love you. I know it was flaky. I know it was an affair. I know it was casual. I know it wasn't committed, but I'm coming back because your mind keeps doing a boomerang. All right? Even though, this is why I'm saying, what are you doing, Capricorn? Even though you, in true Capricorn fashion, are remaining focused, you do have a plan. And your plan is you. Your plan is your life. You get it. You know that the only person who could drive you crazy is the person you hand the keys to. So you're like, these keys are mine. This vehicle is mine. Even though this crazy shit is going on in my life, the positive and the negative, I am not going to lose focus on all my responsibilities and my life and who I am and what I need. And that's it. But I will go back to this casual thing. I will go back to this affair. Or I will go back to this lover. Because you can't get yourself, I guess, away from it. So that is the situation, and that is the person I'm reading for Capricorn in this storyline. If this isn't your story, hey, let's see the next card. Again, if it's not your story, there's so many beautiful readers on YouTube. Please go there, because I honestly really dislike all the what I was getting from messages from Scorpio. Don't get me wrong, we all operate from positive and negative, but if it's not your reading, be a discerning adult, please. You don't have to leave like these crazy ass comments, especially if it's not your reading. I don't know why I need to see that. I mean, to you, I think you guys get it anyway. I guess I'm just venting to you. I have a lot of Capricorn friends, so I guess naturally I'm just venting. What's coming in towards my beautiful Capricorns? My God, I was just thinking about my fave Capricorn friend that I travel with so much. I love her. Hi, Stacy. Anyway, the High Priestess. The High Priestess means it's somebody you're not talking to, but you're trying to manifest something out of thin air. I don't know. Do you think through the process of osmosis, Capricorn, they can hear you? I bet you they can. I bet you they can feel you, because that's called the cord. It's called the tether. And they are connected to you like that too. And that's why the Magician is back there, because you're using all these elements in maybe a subconscious form or way to get to the person that you're not talking to. It's interesting. When you're being ignored, and it really depends on who the other zodiac sign is, this is people's way of coping. This is other people's way of just being like, showing either that they're angry and upset with you, so they don't talk to you. They put you like in timeout, or they're really trying to move on without you. Which one is it going to be? We'll see when we clarify. What doesn't Capricorn see coming their way? Whoa, a couple majors here. So I do have Pisces here, and this is Virgo. You have the Hermit and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You are doing a timeout. You're like, oh, let me retract my energy here, because this is somebody that you had potential with, but there is some sort of immature energy here that you're dealing with. Maybe it reached a peak. Maybe it reached a plateau. Maybe it got to the point where you needed to decide what you were to one another. So you're trying to use this space, this sacred space of your own, with your own time and your own energy, because this is how you process. And good on you. Because for you, once you make your choice, you're good with it. So, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. I wish I could be like that too. But I do see you retracting your energy with this hermit, doing having this little kumbaya moment to yourself, and you're like, let's make wise choices here. What did we learn from this situation? Did we learn anything from this situation? Because that's the novice card, by the way. But it also talks about hitting a peak and a plateau with somebody. And at the back of the deck, I have the Eight of Cups. You have options. So I think you're trying to process which one's best for you, Capricorn. Now, give me advice, please. Ooh, there is somebody here. There is somebody here that you can get into a partnership with. So if you were wondering how that person feels about you because you're not talking, I'll tell you this. They feel exactly the same way you do. They feel like you're soulmates. They feel like they want to be your partner. They want to, be your ride or die. But look what's happening here. You're both resisting each other. Holy shit, that's the worst. When you both are in love with one another but resisting each other at the same time because you're not talking. And, when you're not talking, the other person assumes the worst. Oh, and, wrong decision might lead you to be single. So your advice here is to partner up. I don't know. Let's see what the outcome is for the week for my Capricorn. King of Swords. That's the an Ace of Swords. That's the incoming energy. Okay. So I don't know if maybe the process of osmosis works and they can feel your connection and then they call you. But I don't know who does the calling. All I do know is that with this King of Swords, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, they don't have to be that sign. They're just somebody very fair, balanced, honest, very analytical. They don't scream the I love yous. They just show it in different ways. However, with the Ace of Swords, this person here is basically putting their cards on the table. You're having an honest conversation, where you stand, how you feel, what are your intentions, all the important things, right? And that's happening at the end of the week. And that's a beautiful thing to see because honestly, Capricorn, that's getting somewhere. And I know you got a very lucky year ahead in finding your soulmate. At least that's the way the stars and the planets are aligning for you in 2024. Now let's begin our messaging with the detailed cards, the Before Tarot. Tell me about the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords in reverse with Before, please. The Hangman in reverse. You're trying to, before, you stopped yourself basically. See, you rejected the lover. You said no to the lover. But then you also stopped yourself and you tried to see something from a different perspective. Or at least you tried. And all you did was get stuck. So that's why your mind did a boomerang back to this person. Again, it's for the first week of January. Some of you it didn't happen yet. But I do see that this was rejected. And then I do see, a couple things here in the reverse. Interesting. All right, so let's put that down. Tell me with after, please, with this Six of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands. I keep seeing the High Priestess in all three decks. So that's the biggest problem here. Not talking. Okay, let's see what landed here. You have the King of Cups in reverse. What are these? Judgment in reverse and Temperance in reverse. You're not making a decision and it's taking away your inner peace and your balance. This can also talk about lack of patience. So you go back to this casual thing, this non-committal thing, but there's no judgment call still. And it's like somebody wants that. All right, go ahead. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. Do you guys know what the High Priestess is? Yes, it's the no talking card. But let me put it in perspective, guys. It's like you assume or you know how it's going to go, right? So you just feel like if you have a conversation, you think it's going to be bad or negative. It's an assumption. So you don't have the conversation because you already think you know the answer. And maybe you do. Maybe you're right, but you won't know until you talk. But that's the High Priestess. She's all-knowing. She already knows the answer. It's like somebody at work who has all the experience, and then like some new kid on the block comes in and says, yeah, I'm going to school you. And you're just sitting there looking at them like, is this person for real right now? It's like one of those, High Priestess. Anyway, Justice, 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, and this is the scales balancing. So if you're in court, you got your desire. You got your wish fulfillment. If this was something else, this is your person coming back that you desired. Okay? So still, you're single. Tell me after with the High Priestess, please. Let's just leave it. I feel like you're picking up the pieces and just moving steadily along. That's why I was looking at the Chariot before. Yeah, here's another knight. 2 knights. Picking up the pieces and moving forward cautiously. So this is working. It's in the pipeline. Somebody to come forward to give you that desire to talk on an emotional level. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the Hermit and the Page of this in reverse. So this lack of communication, by the way. It's not just that it had potential and there's a lack of immaturity. The immature thing is the not talking part. So you could be denying text messages too. Because I see before there was a breakup. Meanwhile, you both felt the same way about each other. Look, things are going to come to light. Or they did for you. There's the Moon. But here's the 2 of Cups, the breakup. Now you also have the 2 of Cups upright in the advice position. Give me the after tarot so I can explain this clearly for Capricorn spirit. See, I think when you do this little timeout of yours, Capricorn, to make that wise choice, because I see you're ignoring someone's message. And it's going to come in a little stronger after. You ignoring me? Well, now I'm in your face. You can't ignore me. That's the other person. Because there it is. High Priestess. You are ignoring them. But I think you're doing it to do you, to process, right? Because you are single and you are walking away. Because you're like saying to yourself, I don't need the stress. I don't need the anxiety. I want to go towards somebody who's emotionally available. You might have another option on the table. Clearly, as I can see here. So you're like, I'll go to this person who's loving, nurturing, kind, caring. They could be a water sign or an Aries, or someone that's just older than you. Interesting. And you're thinking about elevating that relationship. Tell me about the 2 of Cups, please, in the advice position. You do. You have like this relationship, this partnership waiting in the flanks. Yeah, you feel stuck, and then someone's going to come along and get your ass unstuck. I'm going to tell you that. This is too much, but let's see. There's the High Priestess again. Here's the 5 of Swords being mentally, it's like a mental jungle in your head, knowing that you have to cut something out and sacrifice it, picking up the pieces and moving forward slowly and cautiously over something that had ended. But did it? That's before. Let's see after. Give me after, please, with the 2 of Cups. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're in your head. Well, Spirit's like, while you're in there, sure, lift the sword, but use it with a gentle touch. Be fair, be balanced, be above board. If you're going to use the sword to cut something out, go for it, but just make sure it's the right choice for you. You can also put the sword down to talk to somebody. So it looks like that's what's going to happen. So take maybe a logical, rational approach to this also, because you still need to do you, your wish fulfillment here. What do you think is going to happen to you if you couple up with this person? Because there's a beautiful partnership there waiting for you. Let me see what this King of Swords and this Ace of Swords is. You can leave me that answer down below. My mom's a Capricorn too. She's funny. Sometimes she's like, why you gotta make everyone so uncomfortable? I love you too, mommy. Okay. So the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I have the Four of Pentacles in cross position. You were struggling to let go of someone. I mean, clearly, because your mind is doing that boomerang I was talking about. You are at that crossroads, though. So you are waffling back and forth thinking what to do. I'm wondering that, because that's a challenge. And that's what's holding you back slightly, is you're holding on to an energy. If this is money related, that's money. Money somehow is holding you back from something. So maybe taking a new job, moving away. I don't know, something. You know what it is for you. Give me after. And if it is money, then this person is a lawyer where you're drawing up contracts. So maybe that was the holdup for you regarding something on a literal sense. Others of you, it's the love thing that I was talking about. You're energetically holding on to someone. And this person's coming in to talk to you. Put their cards on the table. Could change your whole entire dynamic. What's after, please? Seven of Pentacles, investing time and energy in somebody. Strength, holding yourself back and resisting. The Fool in reverse, not taking a risk, not taking a leap of faith. Stuck, a little, not stuck, but you're reminiscing over something in the past. You're having fond memories in the past. I think you are moving on from the past, if you ask me, because you're sitting here taking this pentacle, right? From all the time and energy you invested here with someone or something. And you're taking your little tool over there, the hoe. Yeah, that's what it's called. You're taking your hoe and you're going to plant that pentacle somewhere else so you can grow another harvest. I feel like you're not willing to take some kind of risk. So you're resisting some situation here. Again, guys, these are just weekly readings. So please, take it with a grain of salt. What do you have here for my Capricorns, please? Yeah, I mean, with a Two of Cups in your advice position, you have the potential to be in a happy relationship if you so choose. You two both have romantic feelings. So if they haven't expressed how they feel about you, I like you quite a bit. Engagement. You're engaging here with somebody. Like it's getting a little serious. Anything else that Capricorn should know from their person? This person has regrets. They wish they treated you better. Okay. Last but not least, from the Shadow Light Oracle, please, for Capricorn. I never read this one before. Love and hurt. Okay. There is seldom love without hurt, and we must be willing to risk feeling hurt in order to gain the ultimate and exquisite feeling of love, both for others and by others. That's this. You're too scared to take a risk. You're not doing it. Look what this book is advising you. Is that crazy? If you've ever experienced that unreal feeling, you might feel convinced it's worth the pain that comes with it. However, if you're experiencing awful feelings of hurt, you might have opposite feelings towards it. You might feel that it's not worth it at all. But the longer the time goes by without daring to love and be loved again, the more you're missing out on. It's easy to think that love is a reward we get for putting up with hurt. But what if we could turn around that perspective? What if we could see the hurt and lesson and look at it from the outside and think, what has this hurt taught me about love? Instead of feeling that we have to sacrifice something for love, we can collect little messages to use to grow the love instead. Passively waiting for the pain to pass or for the love to flourish is not going to be enough. It might only overwhelm you with negative feelings and dreams that might never come true. Love is not a thing that happens, it's something you do. Therefore, it needs to be worked on. By dealing with the pain and going through it to give a love a chance to flourish around you. Affirmation, I accept the hurt that comes with love as a lesson to help me move forward. And that was the thing we saw before with that one page in reverse, learning something here, but there's a rejection of it. It's withholding, a resisting. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right, Capricorn? All right, that is your message for the week. I hope that helped you, and I will see you guys on the next one.